I love creating the podcast. If you have enjoyed the episodes in any way, the best way to support me is my subscription link. For as little as $3 a month, you can help support the time and production cost included in producing the podcast.
My name is Barbara Ann Briggs, and I am a certified teacher of Transcendental Meditation and also the author of 2 books, Pilgrimage on the Path of Love, a novel of visionary fiction which has been hailed as the perfect amalgamation of spiritual awakening and self-discovery. I'm also the author of The Contribution of Maharshi's Vedic Science to Complete Fulfillment in Life. I'm a poet and a freelance journalist with numerous articles published in many different parts of the world. In this podcast, The Essence of Life, we will begin to understand the meaning of what is actually the essence of life and where can we find it. The essence of life is hidden in the silent source of life itself. The subject of today's podcast is Speak the Sweet Truth. In the Manusmriti, the code of conduct for activity which sustains the path of evolution, it says, Satyam Bruhat, Priyam Bruhat. Speak the truth, but always see that you are speaking sweetly. A truth that is not sweet should not be uttered. If the expression of truth damages the surroundings and the atmosphere, it should not be spoken. In the Manusmriti, it says, do not speak non-truth, and do not speak in a non-sweet way, so that the feeling is nourished. The purpose of speech is to enliven bliss in the hearer. Speech is really the expression of one's state of evolution. Maharshi Mahesh Yogi says that one word from the mouth of a man reveals his inner quality. One should not find fault and speak ill of others. If a man speaks ill of others, he actually partakes of the sins of those of whom he speaks. Thus he draws more and more bad influence to himself, thereby falling into deeper and deeper impurity. In Maharshi's commentary on the Bhagavad Gita, he says that not finding fault and not speaking ill of others is counted an essential prerequisite to achieve higher states of consciousness. Maharshi says, what comes out indicates what's been inside. If the wrongs of some other people come out, that means the wrong was stored inside. It just tells the structure of the heart, what is contained inside. If someone never speaks ill of others, that means he has a pure heart. He doesn't have the wrong inside. If something wrong was done by some man, why should I bring that wrong through thinking or remembering and try to keep it in my heart? And if I speak it out, that means I had stored something of that. And if wrong is stored, then the heart is not pure. It just indicates what kind of storage is there, whether purity is stored or impurity is stored. Maharshi says speaking ill of others means first transplant the wrong of his heart in our heart, transplant the wrong of his mind to our mind, and then let that plant grow into a tree until it comes out. Many-fold it comes out. The whole process is dragging to evolution. It drags us down. If you have not spoken out any wrong of anyone, that means you don't have any wrong in your heart. This is a measure. We never think ill of others, because if someone has done wrong, why should we bring it in our heart and make our heart impure? It's not necessary. But if our heart is already impure, it will be picking its like from here and there and strengthening its quality. There is that proverb, birds of the same feather flock together. If there is filth deposited in the heart, then it will collect more filth from here. Birds of the same feather flock together, and then whatever has been flocked together, it will start to fly out. We never think anything negative of anyone. Particularly once we are meditating, our thought force is increasing very greatly. And if with this increased thought force we think low of someone, we are pushing him down to be that low. Never do we think any wrong thoughts of others, nor do we speak them out. Never. It's not necessary to use our time and energy of thinking and speaking on something that does not improve our life, that does not help us to grow. It's not worthwhile. There's a beautiful quotation which I would like to read to you, which Maharshi has spoken more about that idea of nourishing the feeling of the other through our speech. Do not oppose, because in opposing, the tenderness of the feeling level is crushed. That is why we say, speak the truth, but see that you are speaking delicately. Do not speak non-truth and do not speak in a non-sweet way, so that the feeling is nourished. The whole effect of activity is to enrich the feeling of the other. Be as delicate as possible. If communication accomplishes anything on the gross, but damages something on the level of feeling, then it is a spiritual loss. The feeling is more important to life. Nourishment of feeling level is the basis for growth of spiritual, holistic value. Delicate behavior on the surface should be such as to nourish, uphold, and enhance the transcendental value where feelings merge into a common source. End quote. Only a contented mind and heart, which are connected to the field of pure consciousness, will be able to create bliss through every word they speak. When speech is connected to its source of inner silence, then speech will always produce a nourishing effect in the environment. Such speech will always be in harmony with all the laws of nature. Even an enemy can be turned into a friend through the effect of speech. Speech which creates a harmonious and nourishing effect in the environment can only arise from a heart and mind which are connected to the state of inner contentment, to the state of inner bliss, to the state of inner pure consciousness. I invite you to subscribe to this podcast. A new episode will be uploaded every 2 weeks. I would also like to invite you to go to www.barbaraannbriggs.com to learn more about my work. You're also invited to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Barbara Ann Briggs. Until we meet again, very best wishes to you.